here, we have like 3 support beams here for the long part of the wall. 1, 2, 3. Now behind these are like support. It's like extra support that's actually in the ground. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these off so you can see exactly the whole process here. And I found an easier way to get these off. Okay. As far as this bracket right here, this is to hold the bottom foot cover. Okay. And I was taking these off and really didn't have to. I was taking off screws and it was unnecessary. But the only thing you have to do is just take the 2 screws off, one on either side, okay, and lift. Now, you should have a whole unit. I took some of these apart. I took the tops off, and I took some of these, some of these brackets off that holds the foot paws to cover the bottom. But all you really have to do is just the screw here and the screw there, and just pull it up from the bracket that's on the ground. Now here's something that I wanted to show you right here. These little plastic guards, they go in between the bead rail, okay, for these 3 support structures right here. Now these is actually in the ground, okay, so once I take everything loose and take the wall and roll it up and move it out the way, I'm going to have to dig these 3 posts off on this side, and there's 3 over on the other side as well. Now these right here is the bead holders, okay? They come in sections. Then you have like the vinyl clamp as well, okay? So, like I said, I'm kind of new at this myself, taking it apart. But once all of the support, wall supports are down, this is going to probably be the last that I'm going to do, and it's basically just digging around and just pulling them up out the ground. Okay, so you have 3 on each side of the straightaway. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and the same thing on that side. I located where the seams line up at for the wall. It's kind of like over there in the corner, and it's just a long line of nuts and bolts that I'm going to have to unscrew to take those down. And I'll make sure I put that on YouTube so you can see that as well. But again, to make this job a lot easier, even when you're putting it back together, you have your supports down here, okay, that the wall supports go to. And it's just a screw right here, and you have a screw right here. All you do is put the 2 screws in on the bottom supports, and that's gonna hold it steady in the bottom. And it's like when you bring it down, the easiest thing to do is to just clamp it over. You get the message, and just bring it down, and that would save you a lot of steps from putting a lot of stuff together. Okay, so that's really what I wanted to show you. And don't forget these little plastic, they like the in-betweens. You should have 6 of them. And this for these steel rods, brackets that's going into the ground. And it just supports the sides of the pool, because it's elongated or whatever. So, and that's how you get the support, okay? And that's really about it. Once I get the rest of the supports down and take the liner and just let it collapse in. After that, I'm going to try to roll the wall up, as neat as I can. And that's really about it. And I guess the last thing to do is, in the intakes and all that for the pump, that's going to be relatively simple. But I'll do a little short video on how that's supposed to be done as well. So until then, I'm going to get back to work and do as much as I can today and finish up when I can. But you will be seeing the next part on YouTube. So until then, have a good day.